I'm going to be your solicitor throughout this all. So I'm just glad you got it all right. Was everything fine on your way in, finding your way here?
Yeah, I got public transport and
Right.
managed to find my way here. Yeah.
Oh, very nice. Okay. So you from Sydney originally, or?
No, I'm actually from Hong Kong.
Oh, wow. Okay. So how long have you been in Sydney? Sort of why? Any reason why you moved?
I've just been here for about a year, but I moved to do uni, and I guess I kind of just stayed because I met my boyfriend.
Oh.
And, I have a really nice apartment in the city.
Oh, lovely. Yes. What degree are you studying at the moment?
International studies.
Oh, very nice, very nice. Okay, so before we get too far into this, I just wanted to check with you, would you like me to either take notes throughout the interview, or maybe would you prefer me to put a voice recording on so then we can just talk freely and really sort of get to know each other? It's up to you. Just know that either way, everything's completely confidential.
Well, can we do maybe the voice recording might be better?
Yeah, perfect. I'll just set it up for you. Okay, so there we go. A bit more, I'll just have to run you through sort of some of the admin side of things. So a bit more about the confidentiality. So in order for there to be complete trust between us, everything you say to me is completely confidential. It cannot be said to anyone except like myself or any other colleagues working on the case. Nothing can go outside of that unless you've given me your direct permission for me to share it with others. There are some other exceptions, such as if I'm compelled by law to disclose something, if you intend to disobey a court order and it threatens someone's safety, or if there's an imminent risk of safety to either yourself or others, or if I have a duty to the court or tribunal. But this is quite rare that these situations arrive, so I just want you to know that to have complete faith in me, everything's confidential. I just want you to know that in order for me to best serve your interests, that means don't hesitate to share everything. There'll be no judgment. You don't have to worry about anyone finding out. It's just so I can do everything in my power to help you and be the best and get the best outcome for you. So yeah, on that, just make sure if you have any questions or you need a moment, either today, now, just let me know. Take some time out. Like, don't feel free. You don't have to rush. This is just about getting to know each other and the issues present. And then also, after this interview, feel free to ring, email. Let me know if you have any questions, have something else to tell me. Just, yeah, don't be afraid to get in contact. I'll be your lawyer and everything's in your best interest. So yeah, that's enough for me. A little spiel that way. I was just wondering, maybe start in your own words why you've come to me today and what brings you here, pretty much.
Okay. Well, 2 weeks ago, my boyfriend and I went to a festival in Byron Bay. So it's a 3-day festival, and the first 2 days were okay. Like they were good, but on the third day, you know how when you enter a festival, like the police and the police sniff the dogs and they're trying to check for drugs, and they pulled me over and found drugs in my pocket, and I didn't put the drugs there. They weren't my drugs, and I told them that, and they thought that I was trying to resist arrest. So they threatened to hold me overnight, but luckily they didn't, and I was just given the court attendance notice and charged with possession.
Okay, so you were caught with drugs in your possession that weren't yours, basically, and you've been charged with that case. So could you maybe expand a bit on what happened afterwards? Like, do you have any idea how the drugs got there? Anything else that you know?
It's my boyfriend.
Okay.
It was his drugs. He doesn't take drugs. He's a good person. It's just that it was like the last day, but anyway, he told me when we got back home that night that he put it in my pocket, and when he told me why, I get it because he's in his last year of law school, he's going for the bar, he's got an internship lined up, he's got so many like things going for him, and he's from like a really big known family, so it's such a scandal, and you know, I love him, so I'm happy to plead guilty.
Okay, so you want to plead guilty to sort of protect your boyfriend and his reputation. That's right. Is there any other circumstances sort of influencing this decision? Just remember everything's completely confidential, so you don't have to worry about anyone else finding out about what you told me.
Well, his family, they like kind of bought the apartment for me, and they're paying for my degree, and I just feel like I kind of owe it to them.
Okay, so do you have, what type of relationship is it between you and your partner's family?
We don't really have a good relationship. I don't think they like me because I think they feel like he could do a lot better. But I don't know, like I feel like if I take the blame for him, then they'll like me a bit more.
Okay, I see. So I'll just recap and let me know if there's anything else. So you were caught with drugs at a festival and have been charged with that, essentially. So at the time you weren't aware that they were yours, but since your boyfriend's admitted that he was the one who put them in your bag, in your pocket?
Yes.
Okay, so you want to plead guilty to protect him because you feel like it'll be worse for him and also his family. You feel like that will help get them on side because you're in a lot of debt to them. Is that?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, could you maybe expand a bit more your relationship with your boyfriend? So
I really love him. He means a lot to me, and that's why I'm happy to take the blame.
okay.
I just want him to be okay, and because he's done so much for me.
Okay, very nice. Is there any other circumstances other than sort of financial help from your partner's family, just wanting to protect your partner, sort of influencing your decision and why you want to take this sort of course of action? And once again, still completely between us.
I guess I don't know. It's just the guilt and yeah, that's why.
Okay. So, have you felt pressured at all or influenced by anyone else?
Yeah, his parents. I think they kind of. I mean, his father's an ex-politician.
Oh, okay.
And like as I said, they're well known, and I'm a bit intimidated by the family, I guess. So they also want me to take the charges.
Okay. Do you think there'll ever be? Have you thought about the consequences of taking the charge, pleading guilty for yourself, not just for your boyfriend?
Yeah. I guess it'll go on my record, but I'm not too sure, which is maybe why I kind of came to you for legal advice about that. And again, I guess the consequences of my situation, like his situation, kind of outweigh mine.
Okay. So yeah, once again, I'll just go sort of over what you said. So you've got the drug charge, and you were willing to plead guilty to sort of protect your boyfriend because you feel that it'll be sort of a less of an impact on your life rather than his. Yeah. So you feel the family and everyone else will be much better off. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, is there anything else sort of going on either between the family or yourself? Anything else you can think of that might be useful?